So today we'll be dealing with actual CAT problems from 2017, 18 and 19. But actually 2018 first slot and second slot दोनों में प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के क्वेश्चंस नहीं थे. That's the reason. Actually we'll be dealing with 17 and 19 का क्वेश्चन. So talking about myself, my name is Pratik Sir. I have done I have done ME in IT and B in computers. Overall, I'm having 7 years of teaching experience. I have scored 99 plus percentile in quant section for many times. If you are really interested in joining a group which you can discuss doubts, you can join. You can download Telegram app and you can join Unacademy chat group. Hi Rishu, hi Subhashish. So this is all about subscription. For 1 month, you will need to pay 3,500. For 3 months, it's 2917 per month. So total is going to be 8750. And there is a 17% off. But if you'll use this CAT plus as a referral code, you will get additional 10% discount over this. So for 6 months, per month will be 2333. So this is 14,000 after 33% off. Actually this is 21,000. But if you'll use again referral code as CAT plus, definitely you will be getting additional 10% discount. So these are for 12 and 24 months. Hi Akhilesh. So this was the last day question. So how many of you were able to solve this question? Yesterday only I had told you that let's suppose if कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ आर्टिकल अगर हम लोगों ने 100 अज्यूम किया तो डेफिनेटली मार्क्ड प्राइस इज गोइंग टू बी 100 प्लस 5x. Sir, there are news of 2022. अभी तक ऑफिशियल नोटिफिकेशन कुछ भी नहीं आया है. कैंसल नहीं होगा. अगर हुआ भी बट अभी तक ये ऑफिशियल नहीं हुआ है. अगर अगर हुआ भी तो पोस्टपोन्ड होगा, कैंसिल नहीं होगा. जय हिंद शिवेंद्र. आई होप यू ऑल आर क्लियर विद दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स. ये दोनों परफेक्टली हो रहा है, ये समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है? So based on this, just try to think this is my cost price and this is my marked price. So now question is, after giving a discount of x plus 5%, we got a profit of 3x minus 5%. जस्ट ट्राई टू थिंक, अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट है 100 रुपीज का, मैंने इसे 50% से इंक्रीज कर दिया एंड दैट इज गोइंग टू बी माई मार्क प्राइस. तो माई प्राइस विल बी 150. अगर मैं 20% डिस्काउंट दे रहा हूं, दैट मीन्स एक्चुअली मुझे कितना पे करना होगा? 100 माइनस 20% ऑफ 150. दैट मीन्स वी नीड टू पे 80% ऑफ 150. तो फॉर श्योर कल भी मैंने ये इक्वेशन एक्सप्लेन किया था. गुड आफ्टरनून सुयश. कल भी मैंने ये एक्सप्लेन किया था. इज इट पॉसिबल फॉर अस टू राइट 100 minus 3x, sorry, 100 minus 3x, 100 minus x minus 5% of 100 plus 5x, and that will be equivalent to 100 plus 3x minus 5% of it. Can we write this equation, guys? Say yes or no. Can we write this equation? ये equation कितने लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है? Tell me yes or no. समझ में आ रहा है yes or no? Response. Okay. So can I write 95 plus 3x percent of 100, that must be equal to 95 minus x percent of 100 plus 5. I can write this one. I can cancel this percent with this percent, and I can write 9500 plus 300x must be equivalent to, since यहाँ पे plus है, this is plus, this is nothing but plus over there. So I can write this one as 9500 plus 475x minus 100x minus 5x square. So for sure ये 9500 will be cancelled, and अगर मैं सभी को towards LHS shift कर दूं, I'll get 5x square plus 300x plus 100x minus 475x equal to 0, which I can write. Actually, this was 5x square plus 300x plus 100x minus 475x is equal to 100. This is what we are getting after solving that equation. So for sure we can say that 5x square minus 75x must be equivalent to 0, and that's the reason I can take x as common. So 5x minus 75, that means now I can write either x as 0 or x as 5x is equal to 75, so x will be 15. So or I can write x as 15. तो क्वेश्चन तो ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. You have to consider both 0 and 15. But just try to think, क्वेश्चन ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? A trader marked, if I consider 0 over here, a trader marked an article at 0% above cost price, because x अगर 0 होगा तो ये completely 0 हो जाएगा. And after giving a discount of 5%, उसके बाद भी मतलब 0% से इंक्रीज करने के बाद भी अगर मैं 5% से 5% का डिस्काउंट दूं, he got a profit of minus 5%. तो ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता. That is definitely loss. So that's the reason I'll not consider x का value as 0. तो x का वैल्यू 0 नहीं होगा. In this case we'll consider x का वैल्यू as 15. So now my question is like this. 15, that means if I'll increase the value, if a trader marked an article 60% above the cost price, since x का value, sorry, 75% above the cost price, since x का value is 15 over here, and after giving a discount of 20%, I can write this one as 20%. So he got a profit of 40%. So question is, what is profit? So question is like this. ये अगर CP 100 है तो marked price is 75% more, that means ये 175 होना चाहिए. And after giving a discount of 20%, 20% का डिस्काउंट देने के बाद भी, सिंस इफ आई गिव 20% का डिस्काउंट, ट्राई टू थिंक लॉजिकली, तो 35 होगा. तो अगर मैं 35 रुपीज का डिस्काउंट दे रहा हूं तो डेफिनेटली आई लेफ्ट विथ, सिंस देयर इज अ डिस्काउंट ऑफ 35 रुपीज, तो डेफिनेटली आई लेफ्ट विथ 140, एंड दैट्स द रीजन यू कैन से दैट 40% ज्यादा है. तो दिस इज द ओवरऑल सिनेरियो. So question is find his profit percent. So the thing is, मैंने 100 रुपीज में खरीदा है, मैंने 175 मार्क्ड प्राइस रखा है, and there is a discount of 20% on 175 which is 35. So definitely जो profit होगा will be calculated with respect to 100 and 140. 100 में मैंने खरीदा था, 140 में मैं सेल कर रहा हूँ, तो definitely there will be profit of 40%. Okay, LHS is not clear. Sorry, लेट देखा मैंने. Just try to think. If I am saying that there is a profit of 20%, so that means अगर CP का value X है, तो definitely selling price is going to be 120% of X. So that's the reason. If there is a profit of 3x minus 5, so I can write this one as 100 plus 3x minus 5% of 100. This is what LHS is. Since there is a profit of 3x minus 5, so that's the reason this must be 100 plus 3x minus 5% of 100. I hope clear होगा. ये clear है guys? Tell me yes or no. ये clear है? ये clear है guys? Tell me yes or no guys. ये clear है, हाँ या ना? Okay, so let's jump to next question directly. This question is from CAT 17 and this question was asked in slot 1. Question is, if a seller gives a discount of 15% on retail price, he still makes a profit of 2%. So which of the following ensures that she makes a profit of 20%? Option number A is give a discount of 5% on retail price, give a discount of 2% on retail price, increase the retail price by 2%, sell at retail price. These are the four options. Yeah, hi Rajesh Kumar. Hi Pradeep Yadav. Good afternoon. सॉरी, 3x माइनस 5 के जगह 15 पुट करने से हो जाएगा, बट द रीजन इज हाउ कम 15 आने के लिए ही तो 3x माइनस 5 x का वैल्यू, अगर जब तक 15 मुझे नहीं पता है, 15 ही निकालने के लिए तो मैंने x का वैल्यू निकाला है. हाउ कैन यू डायरेक्टली पुट वैल्यू ऑफ 3x माइनस 5 एज 15? You have to treat retail price as you have to treat retail price as guys, answer me this one. You have to treat retail price as, अगर ये क्लियर है रिटेल प्राइस को एज अ कैसे कंसीडर करोगे? डी इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट सुयश. हाउ कैन यू ट्रीट रिटेल प्राइस? कॉस्ट प्राइस, सेलिंग प्राइस और मार्क प्राइस? So this is nothing but my marked price. That's correct. That's correct, Subhashish. So is it possible to write that if a seller gives a discount of 15% on retail price? So can I write? I'll write instead of marked price, I'll consider a retail price over here. So ये समझ जाओ. So can I write 85% of retail price must be equal to 102% of cost price? ये इक्वेशन क्लियर है या नहीं गाइस? क्या डी इज करेक्ट सुभाष? डी इज करेक्ट शिवेंद्र? डी इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट अभिषेक? डी इज करेक्ट मानव? So 85% of retail price can be written as 102% of cost price. ये clear है guys? This is nothing but 102. This is nothing but 102. So that's the reason I can say that retail price by cost price must be in the ratio of 102 by 85. And if I cancel these two, I'll get ratio as 6 by 5. That means retail price and cost price ka ratio must be, retail price and cost price must be in the ratio of 6 by 5. So that is what now we have to assume. ये तो दो स्टेप का खेल है. After this, what we'll assume is, we'll assume cost price, marked price, or retail price in this term, and this is my selling price. So if cost price is 100, definitely my retail price is going to be 120, because कॉस्ट प्राइस एंड रिटेल प्राइस का जो भी रेशियो है अभी हम लोगों ने देखा इफ आई से कॉस्ट प्राइस एंड रिटेल प्राइस का रेशियो, तो ये 5/6 होना चाहिए. I guess it's clear now. So now question is, if she want to make profit of 20%, still this is 20% more. Still this, if I say retail price is more than cost price by 20%, this is already 20% more. अगर मैं इस पे एक भी डिस्काउंट दे दूं, अगर मैं इस पे 0.0001% का भी डिस्काउंट दे दूं, तो डेफिनेटली 20% से कम का प्रॉफिट होगा. Since he wants a profit of exact 20%, that's the reason your correct option must be, you can't give a discount of 5% on that, you can't give a discount of 2% on that. If you'll increase the retail price by 2%, that means 120 है, अगर इसे 2% से तुमने increase कर दिया, 1% is going to be 1.2, so this is going to be 122.4 हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ पे अगर मैं इस पे सेल करूंगा तो आई विल गेट 22.4 का. So that's the reason answer is option number D. Please add all the videos in the playlist as accordingly. It's very hard to find videos on a particular topic. I'll talk to technical person. Surely he or she will do the needful. तो आई गेस ये क्लियर है, ये समझ में आया है गाइस? से यस और नो, समझ में आया है? So let's jump to next question now. In a market, the price of medium quality mangoes is half that of good mangoes. A shopkeeper buys 80 kg good mangoes and 40 kg medium quality mangoes from the market and then sells all these at a common price, which is 10% less than the price at which he bought the good one. His overall profit is. Yeah, obviously, we could have find that answer with respect to ratio also. Since 6 is 20% more than, since 6 is 20% more than 5, that's the reason this is quite obvious that retail price जो भी है वो 20% तो ज़्यादा है ही. And since 20% का discount अगर मुझे चाहिए, that means definitely we have to sell this at retail price. For these kind of question, we can use ratio also. So what will be answer of this question, guys? चलो एक आंसर आ गया। So in a market, the price of medium quality mangoes is half that of good mangoes. A shopkeeper buys 80 kg good mangoes and 40 kgs medium qualities of mangoes from the market and sells all these at the common price is 10% less. So 8% is absolutely correct, Pratyush. 8% is absolutely correct, Suyash, Taurish, and Shivendra. So let us assume मीडियम क्वालिटी का जो भी मैंगोज है, इसका अगर मैं प्राइस 100 रुपीज पर केजी अज्यूम करता हूं, तो डेफिनेटली जो गुड क्वालिटीज के मैंगोज हैं, इसका प्राइस विल बी ₹200 per kg, because this is given the price of the medium qualities mangoes is half that of good, and the shopkeeper buys 80 kg of this one and 40 kg of is what in the question given. Abhishek Anand, answer is option number C. That's correct, Abhishek. So if I talk about overall CP, that is cost price. So to purchase medium qualities of mango, that person need to pay 4,000 rupees. And to purchase good quality of mangoes, that person need to pay 16,000 rupees. That means in total that person need to invest 20,000 rupees. This is quite obvious. And total number of kg that person is purchasing is 120 kg. So let's talk about selling price. It is given that, and then sell all these at a common price which is 10% less than the price at which he bought the good one. That means अगर इसने 200 rupees में खरीदा था per kg, तो ये 10% less of this one is going to be 120 rupees per 180 rupees per kg. तो 180 rupees per kg में इसने सेल किया है, and since we were having total of 120 kg and price was rupees 180 per kg, so that means if I talk about overall selling price, that must be 120 into 180. So 120 into 180 is, I'll split this one or this one anyway is possible. So 100 multiplied with 180 is going to be 18,000, and 20 multiplied with 180 is going to be 3600. So in total I can say that this one will be 21600. So just try to think. Overall cost price is 20,000 and overall selling price is 21600, that is 21,600. So can I say that since you have to find overall profit and you need to answer in terms of percentage, so my answer must be 216 minus 200 divided by 200 multiplied with 100, that is going to be 16 divided by 200 multiplied with 100, and that is the reason my answer is going to be 8%. तो ऑल ऑफ यू आर करेक्ट, जिसने भी आंसर 8 दिया है, एंड सिर्फ 6 लोगों ने 8% आंसर करेक्ट दिया है. व्हाट अबाउट यू शुभाशीष, आर यू हियर? तो आई गेस ये क्लियर है. तो लेट्स जंप टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. If Fatima sells 60 identical toys at 40% discount on the printed price, then she makes 20% profit. 10 of these toys are destroyed in fire. While selling the rest, how much discount should be given on the printed price so that we can make the same amount of profit? Okay. I don't think so. Subhashis, I don't think so. If you are consistent, if you are attending my session regularly, I think there is no need. This question is so simple, guys. This question is quite simple. And now this is your test. ये कितने लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है? Just try to think. If I'll say that 60 multiplied with 0.66, that must be 50 multiplied with, or let's say 0.6x क्यों रखना? 50 multiplied with, let's say कोई एक मैं वेरिएबल रख लूं a. ये इक्वेशन कितने लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है? And Subhashish, before joining Unacademy, I was full-time faculty of time. So definitely there is no requirement. जो आप वहां पे पढ़ोगे मैं यहाँ पे भी पढ़ा सकता हूँ. How many of you can understand this equation, or how many of you are getting this equation? This is 0.6, guys. So if you are getting this equation, that means your answer will be quite simple. 60 multiplied with 0.6 divided by 50 will be value of A. ये देखो, जो भी मैं 0.6 लिख रहा हूं, ये आफ्टर गेटिंग 40% डिस्काउंट जो भी ये वैल्यू आ रहा है, मैं वही लिख रहा हूं. इन टर्म्स ऑफ वन मैंने लिखा है. अगर वन पे मैं 40% डिस्काउंट दे दूं, आई विल गेट 0.1. So that's the reason. Whenever I multiply this one, so this is going to be 3.6 divided by 5, and whenever we'll calculate 3.6 divided by 5 ka value, this is going to be 0.72, and 0.72 is clearly saying that there must be a discount of 28, तभी ये 1 से 28 कम है. And this is the most easiest method. This is the first step, this is the second step, this is the third step, and this is the fourth step, and CAT का question solve. The only thing is your perception towards any particular question. How you are acting after reading a question, how your perception is, that is the quite important thing. So I hope this is clear to all. ये समझ में आया है? Yes or no, guys? Say yes or no, guys. ये समझ में आया है या नहीं आया? ये अगर समझ में आया है, दैट मीन्स अब तुम्हारा बेसिक और एडवांस हो चुका है, तभी ये तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है. एंड अगर ये नहीं समझ में आया है, दैट मीन्स यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट. शिवेंद्र, कितने स्टेप्स में आंसर आया है 28%? तो ऑलवेज ऐसा नहीं है एक पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन अगर किसी मेथड से सॉल्व हो जा रहा है, वाइल प्रैक्टिसिंग ये होना चाहिए. वाइल प्रैक्टिसिंग ये तुम्हारा अप्रोच होना चाहिए. अगर एक क्वेश्चन लेट्स से एक मेथड से सॉल्व हो गया है, ऑलवेज ट्राई टू फाइंड इजियर मेथड. और इजी कैसे कर सकते हैं, और इजी कर सकते हैं या नहीं, ऑलवेज ऐसा सोचो, तभी यू विल be able to attempt maximum number of question in CAT. One more time, Shubhashish, or one more question. I hope this is quite easy since 60 था mango और 40% का discount दिया, then she makes a profit of 20%. Then to get this 20% is common for both. 10 of those toys destroyed in the fire while selling the rest. How much discount should be given on the printed price so that she makes the same amount of profit? That profit amount is same. That's the reason we can use this equation. Okay, one more time. So let's see. We'll write this equation 60 multiplied with 0.6. अगर मैंने 1 रुपए एज अ मार्क प्राइस अज्यूम किया, आफ्टर गिविंग अ 40% डिस्काउंट, दिस विल बी 0.6. So this is what my selling price is. So just try to think in both the scenario, selling price of 60 article and selling price of 60 identical toys and selling price of 50 identical toys. In both the scenario दोनों का selling price same होना चाहिए, because मेरा investment तो हो चुका है, and that is obviously जितना मैंने invest किया था वो कर दिया है मैंने. अब 10 अगर destroy भी हो गए, that means मेरा investment वही था. Okay, so now 50 multiplied with x, ये भी जो x मैंने, ये मुझे सेलिंग प्राइस, ऑब्वियसली डिस्काउंट मैंने कितना दिया है मुझे नहीं पता है. दैट्स द रीजन वी आर जस्ट फाइंडिंग वैल्यू ऑफ x. तो 60 मल्टीप्लाइड विद 0.6 divided by 50, you will get answer as 0.72. 0.72, that means you are giving a discount of 28%, and that's the reason answer must be C. Solving 4 and 5 steps using basic sir also took a minute or 90 seconds. Okay. So whatever you your method or this method, whatever you think is the easiest, go for that one. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है मैं जो पढ़ा रहा हूँ वो easy होगा. वो हो सकता है मेरे लिए easy हो सकता है तुम्हारे लिए easy ना हो. So always try to find 2 or 3 method. उसमें से जो भी easiest हो, go for that one. ऐसा नहीं जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ that will be the most easiest. हो सकता है मैं कई बार स्टूडेंट से भी सीखा हूँ, कई बार मुझे स्टूडेंट्स ने बताया है कि ये सर उससे भी ज्यादा इजी होगा जिससे आप बता रहे हो. तो दैट्स क्वाइट ओके. ऐसा नहीं है जो मैं बता रहा हूँ दैट इज द इजीएस्ट. हाय नाजिम. यस अमन, आंसर इज 28%. आई होप नाउ यू अंडरस्टूड. यस. So next question is from CAT 17 slot 2. A manufacturer of a table sells it to a wholesale dealer at a profit of 10%. The wholesale dealer sells the table to a retailer at a profit of 30%. Finally, the retailer sells it to customer at a profit of 50%. If the customer pays rupees 4,290 for the table, then its manufacturing cost is. And this is the most easiest question. मैं सॉल्व करूंगा, डेफिनेटली मैं सॉल्व करूंगा. But this is the most easiest question. If you are clear with basic and advanced and shortcut, that means definitely ये question easily solve होना चाहिए. And this question is solvable. I guess ये within 60 second ये solve हो सकता. The only thing is you need to start assuming from 100x. This is the manufacturing cost. And होलसेल डीलर को इसने सेल किया है विद द प्रॉफिट ऑफ 10%. तो होलसेल डीलर के पास ये जब पहुंचेगा तो 110x हो जाएगा. द होलसेल डीलर sell the customer to the retailer with the 30%, and 30% of this one is going to be 33. So this is going to be 143x. Okay, 2000 is the correct answer. 2000 is the correct answer. एंड नाउ 143 से अगर ये 50% इंक्रीज हो रहा है, 50% ऑफ दिस वन इज गोइंग टू बी 71.5x, and if I'll add 71.5, so definitely this is going to be 214.5. and just try to think, यहाँ पे आने के बाद if your answer is 214.5 and somehow this is double of this one, यहीं पर आंसर आ जाना चाहिए था. दिस इज एग्जैक्ट डबल ऑफ दिस वन. 214.5 अगर मैं पॉइंट यहाँ पे हटा दूं तो दिस वन इज डबल ऑफ दिस वन. सो दैट्स द रीजन करेक्ट आंसर मस्ट बी ऑब्वियसली मल्टीपल ऑफ ट्वाइस. तो इसका डबल अगर मैंने 1000 अज्यूम किया हुआ है, यहाँ पे अगर 100x अज्यूम किया हुआ है मैंने, यहाँ पे अगर मैंने 100x अज्यूम किया हुआ है तो डेफिनेटली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी डबल, और एक जीरो ज्यादा, तो आंसर मस्ट बी 2000. Yes, 2000 is correct. So let's see next question now. Mayank buys some candies for rupees 15 a dozen and an equal number of different candies for 12 a dozen. He sells all for rupees 16.5 a dozen and makes a profit of 150 rupees. So how many dozens of candies did he buy altogether? Options are 50, 30, 25 and 45. And seriously, you can't skip arithmetic part. अरिथमेटिक सेक्शन ही वो सेक्शन है जो स्कोरिंग है. And also weightage of arithmetic section is more than all the sections. So that's the reason you can't skip percentage, profit and loss, time, speed, distance, time and work, average mixture allegations, ratio proportion, then simple interest, compound interest. Yes, Rohit, your answer is 25. Let's see, correct hai ya nahi? This question is quite easy, guys. अगर मैंने x डजन ये खरीदा है तो डेफिनेटली आई परचेज x डजन ऑफ दिस कैंडी ऑल्सो. तो टोटल मुझे, अगर मैं कॉस्ट प्राइस का मैं बात करूं तो कॉस्ट प्राइस विल बी 15x प्लस 12x, दैट इज 27x. यूएस का आंसर 50 है. लेट्स सी कौन सा करेक्ट है. तो 27x इज द आंसर. Sorry, 27x is the cost price. Talking about selling price, since he is selling all the candies for 16.5, so now number of candies is not x, is actually 2x. So this is going to be 33x. So I guess it's clear. So for sure in this, how many dozen of candies did he buy altogether? That means you need to find x का value क्या होगा. So this is quite obvious that 66 is equal to 150 given है guys. यही तो है ना given. This is the difference of, I can definitely say that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So this is the profit which is given. So can I say that 66 is equal to 150? So x ka value will be 25. And this is going to be my answer. So question is, How many dozen of candies did he buy altogether? So answer is either x or 2x. This is the confusion. Answer will be x or 2x. Guys, tell me. Guys, just try to think. X candies मैंने ये वाला 15 रुपए वाला खरीदा है x डजन एंड x डजन मैंने ये वाला खरीदा है. So answer will be x or 2x. Since question is how many dozen of candies did he buy altogether? Cost of one candy should be 15 divided by 12. We don't have to consider this. 15 by 12. No, this is not the cost. Since this one is 15 and we are assuming x number of candies for this one, x dozen and x dozen for this one. X dozen for this one and x dozen for this one. That's the reason. 15 for one dozen. So x dozen के लिए 15 and 12. एक डजन के लिए 12 तो x डजन के लिए टोटल इतना ये 27x ही होगा. तो while solving एक किसी स्टूडेंट ने तो अपना मैसेज रिट्रैक्ट किया है 25 50 लिख के फिर से वापस 25 लिखा है. So now I hope all of you are correct. Yeah, answer must be 50. So next question. On selling a pen at 5% loss and a book at 15% gain, Kareem gains rupees 7. If he sells the pen at 5% gain and the book at 10% gain, he gains 13. 13 rupees. What is the cost price of the book? First thing that must be clear is selling price minus cost price be equivalent to profit. Yes, 80 एक आंसर आया प्रशांत शेखर. इतना फास्ट. Which method you used? He is saying answer is 80. The second answer is also 80. तुम लोगों ने अभी सॉल्व किया या पहले सॉल्व किया हुआ है? ये एक और आंसर आया है 95 भी. लेट्स सी कौन सा करेक्ट होता है. So now along with your answers just write equation. एक भी equation तुम लिख दो तो मैं समझ जाऊंगा. Let's say you have to write what you are using as equation for this statement on selling a pen of at 5% loss and a book at 15% gain, Karim gains rupees 7. Yes, absolutely correct, Prashant. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That's correct. So equation is quite simple. If there is 5% of loss, just try to think for selling price. If I'll compare these two, if I'll have to write again, so can I do like this? Minus 5 of, I'll assume pen ka as P plus 15 of books. I'm sorry, that must be equal to 7 and 5P plus 10B, that must be equal to 30. Quite obvious, quite obvious. Correct. So if I'll add these two, I'll get 25B as 20. So B ka value must be 20 divided by 25, and that's the reason 4 by 5 which is 0.8. तो अगर ये 1 रुपए है, जस्ट ट्राई टू थिंक, अगर ये 100 रुपीज है, सिंस मैंने ये ऐसा कंसीडर किया है, तो दैट्स द रीजन अगर ये 1 रुपीज है तो ये 0.8 होगा, अगर ये 100 रुपीज है तो डेफिनेटली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी 80 लाइक दिस. But instead of this, can we use this one? Minus 0.05 of P. You will get exact answer, I guess. Plus 15% ka gain. Since 5% is nothing but 5 by 100. So that is definitely now 15% ka gain. That means 0.15 of B. That must be equal to 7. This is first equation that we can write. So now this is nothing but 5 by 100 or 1 by 20. This is nothing but 3 by 20. So can I write minus P plus 3B and base and denominator में 20 आएगा? That's the reason this must be 140. So this is all about my first equation. By this approach, you will get exact answer. Since you are considering 5 and 15, that's the reason you are getting 0.8, which is not incorrect, I am saying. But with this method, you will get exact answer. Second one is 0.05 of P plus 0.10 of B, that is equivalent to 30. I can write this one as 1 by 20. I can write this one as 2 by 20. And this will be nothing but 260. अगर 20 इधर multiply, I can write 0.10 as 2 by 20. That's okay. Now whenever I'll add these two, I'll get 5B ka value as 140 plus 260, that is going to be 400. So that's the reason we can say that B will be exactly. So this is how whenever in terms of percentage is given, क्या जाता है? 0.05 ही consider कर लो. Instead, all of you are using anyways 5 तो assume कर ही रहे हो. 10 plus 15 is equal to 25% is equal to 20. Okay, 10 plus, saying 10 plus 15 gain as 25%, which is 20. If I'll add these, yeah, that we can also do. That's correct. That's correct. That's absolutely correct, Abhishek. So next question. Mukesh purchased 10 bicycles in 2017, all at the same price. He sold 6 of these at a profit of 25% and the remaining at a loss of 25%. If he made a total profit of 2000, then his purchase price of a bicycle in rupees was. No, 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 Prashant, he's just trying to say that in previous question, just try to see. This is 15% gain and this is 10% gain, and that is how he is adding and telling 25%. And since this is 5% loss and 5% gain, so that will be cancelled. So if I'll add these two, so 50% of B, since minus 5 and 5% is cancelled, so 25% of B is going to be 20. So definitely B ka value will be 80. This is what he's trying to say, which is absolutely correct. But let's suppose instead of this 5% loss, यहाँ पे अगर ये 15% लॉस होता, तो जो मैं मेथड बता रहा हूं ये काफी इजी. Obviously you need to use this approach in that kind of question. That's correct. 4000 is correct, and this question was quite easy. Mukesh bought 10 bicycles, and what you need to assume is, let's assume 100x as cost price of each bicycle. That means definitely if you need to find overall cost price, that must be 1000x. All of you are correct. 4000 is the correct answer. So now question is, he sold 6 of these at a profit of, since each one costs 100x, and he sold 6 of these at a profit of 25%. That means he is actually selling 6 bicycles for rupees 125x. And whenever I'll multiply 125 with 6, I'll get, since 6 into 100 is 600 and 25 into 6 is 150. So we'll get answer as 750x. This is not the answer of this question. This is answer of multiplication of these two. I'll answer your question, Hindustani Bhau, after this, and after this question. No, no, A 2000 is not the correct answer, Pratyush. The remaining 4 at a loss of 25%. 25%. Remaining 4 25% का loss, that means for sure 75x में मैं sell कर रहा हूँ. And whenever I'll multiply 4 with 75, I'll get 300x as. So this is the selling price which I am getting after selling 6 bicycles and this is the selling price that we are getting after selling 4 bicycles. So total selling price is 1050x. Is it clear? So now total overall cost price is 1000x. Overall selling price is 1050x. So that means there must be profit of 50x, and that must be equal to 2000. So you need to find. Then he purchased the bicycle. Sorry. Then he purchase price of a bicycle in rupees is. Just try to think 50x is somehow related to 2000. That means इसका डबल सॉरी इसका 4 टाइम्स और एक जीरो, यही तो है ना. अगर 50 को मैं 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं और एक यहाँ पे जीरो ऐड कर दूं, दैट मीन्स रेशियो इज 1:50. So definitely 100x is going to be 4000, and that is my final answer. Hi Rupali. Yes, absolutely correct. 50% of CP is 2000. So my answer will be 4000. That's absolutely correct. Now answering to this question, Hindustani Bhav sir, what will I do after studying so much? I know that will not get a job. So that's मुझे इसके लिए why MBA? What is the benefits of doing MBA? I know jobs जा रहे हैं, but just try to think. जॉब जा रहे हैं उनको निकालने के लिए भी और रेजिग्नेशन लेटर एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए भी क्या HR रिक्वायर्ड है उस कंपनी में. एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ जॉब जा भी रहे हैं, डिफरेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी मिल रहे हैं. So this is not the case. So definitely after doing MBA, जॉब तो थोड़ा सिक्योर है. Yes, 4000 is correct. Vips. नमस्ते रूपाली. तो ऐसा नहीं है, जॉब मिलने वाला है. मैं हमेशा अपने स्टूडेंट्स को एक स्टोरी सुनाता हूं, और ये स्टोरी एक मेरे फ्रेंड का है. जस्ट ट्रस्ट मी, दिस इज करेक्ट स्टोरी. मेरा एक फ्रेंड था ड्यूरिंग इंजीनियरिंग, एंड उसने इंजीनियरिंग 7 इयर्स में 7 इयर्स, एंड स्टिल ही इज वर्किंग फॉर MNC नाउ. एंड उसका पैकेज अभी समवेयर अराउंड 1.5 लाख पर मंथ वो कमा रहा है. तो ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है जॉब नहीं मिलेगा. So let's see 8th question now. A shopkeeper sells 2 tables, each brokered at cost price B to Amal and Ashim at a profit of 20% and at a loss of 20% respectively. That means P is the cost price, and with the प्रॉफिट ऑफ 20% इसने शॉपकीपर ने अमाल को बेचा है, एंड एट अ लॉस ऑफ 20% इसने असीम को बेचा है. अमल सेल्स दिस हिज टेबल टू बिमल एट अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 30%, while Asim sells his table to Barun at a loss of 30%. If the amount paid by Bimal and Varun are x and y respectively, then x minus y divided by p. ट्रस्ट मी, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस जितने देख के टफ लगते हैं उतने टफ होते नहीं है बिल्कुल भी। ये काफी सीधा क्वेश्चन है। इफ आई अज्यूम p एज द कॉस्ट प्राइस, तो डेफिनेटली आई कैन से दैट इसने अमाल को शॉपकीपर ने 1.2 में बेचा होगा। एंड अमाल ने जब ये बिमल को बेचा है तो ही इज एट अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 30%। तो 30%, जस्ट ट्राई टू थिंक, 1.2 का अगर मैं 30% लू, I'll get 0.36, and whenever I'll add these two, I'll get 1.56 over here. So 1.56 p must be, that is absolutely correct, Pratyush. That is absolutely correct, Hindustani Bhau. No, you are telling 1% chance मिलने का है। Okay, one is correct answer, Prashant। सबसे पहले प्रशांत ने आंसर किया। So yes, you are absolutely correct. Reshu, you are correct. Abhishek, you are correct. And just try to consider, this is the case for Amal and Bimal. Now we'll talk about Ashim and Varun. यहाँ पे भी कॉस्ट प्राइस शॉपकीपर ने पी ही है, उसके लिए पी ही है। सिंस ही सेलिंग एट अ लॉस ऑफ 20%, तो ये 0.8 हो जाएगा। एंड फॉर वरुण 30% अगेन लॉस, so 0.8 and 30% of 0.8 is 0.24, and whenever I'll subtract this one, I'll get 0.56. So this is going to be 0.56. So for sure now x ka value is 1.56p, y ka value is 0.56p, and p ka value is p. So definitely this minus this, you will get answer as 1. No, it's okay, Hindustani Bhau. Your question is absolutely correct. जब तक ये सारे क्वेश्चंस क्लियर नहीं होंगे रिलेटेड टू जॉब, डेफिनेटली you are investing your time, you are investing your money, and you are going to invest your time and money for MBA also. First of all, you are investing this one for taking CAT coaching classes, and after that you are going to invest time and money for doing your MBA, and after that भी अगर job नहीं मिल रहा है, that means this is a genuine question. But this, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ ये बिल्कुल इनकरेक्ट है, बट देयर इज अ वेरी रेयर केस, मैं बोलूंगा 100 स्टूडेंट में देयर कैन बी 2 to 3 स्टूडेंट्स जिनको जॉब ना मिले वो भी, ये मेरा है पर्टिकुलर अजम्पशन। तो जब तक ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर नहीं होंगे, मुझे जॉब मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, तब तक पढ़ाई में मन नहीं लगेगा। सो योर क्वेश्चन इज क्वाइट जेन्युइन। Just try to take advice from your senior, from your teacher, from your parents, that doing MBA is correct step or not, and act accordingly. That's it. This is the quite simple way. This is the quite simple way by which you can deal with this situation. So definitely answer is option number A. 1 is the correct. That depends. So yes, that depends. Every year percentile changes actually, but according to me, anywhere 90 परसेंटाइल एंड अबव से थोड़े अच्छे कॉलेजेस मिलने लगेंगे, बट इन कैट फॉर 95 परसेंटाइल एंड अबव से आई कैन अश्योर यू बहुत ही अच्छे कॉलेजेस मिलने लगेंगे। तो एनीवेयर between 90 to 95 is good, and 95 percentile and greater will be exceptional. अमन, मैंने MBA नहीं किया है, मैंने मास्टर ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग किया है, आफ्टर इंजीनियरिंग मैंने गेट क्वालिफाई किया, एंड आफ्टर क्वालिफाइंग गेट मैंने एमई किया है, मैंने एमबीए नहीं किया है। बट सिंस मैं एमबीए एमबीए प्रिपेयरिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स के साथ था, दैट्स द रीजन आई एम हैविंग दैट मच ऑफ नॉलेज। या फॉर आईआईएम्स 95 percentile and greater. What's your score in 10th, 12th, and graduation? Yeah, I got your question, but agribusiness anywhere 95 percentile and above is a good score. Usually attempt 18-20 होते हैं, किसमें से 3-4 हम होते हैं. Do I need to attempt more or less? No, just try to focus on basics. Whatever you are attempting, वो mm, होगा, अभी होगा, 2-3 मॉक में ऐसा होगा. Your attempt will decrease actually. But whatever you are attempting, make sure कि वो correct हो. As of now, for next 2 or 3 mocks, don't bother about that number of attempts actually. Just try to focus on जो भी तुम attempt लो, that is 100% correct. तभी ये practice develop होगा. Then definitely 95 percentile is very good. After achieving 95 percentile, definitely you can get a good IAM. Hi Vikash. And somewhere in CAT, always just try to focus on attempting. If your level of question is very easy, you need to attempt minimum 26. Whenever I am saying attempt, that means 26 correct होना चाहिए. एंड व्हेन क्वेश्चन का लेवल काफी डिफिकल्ट है, जैसा कि कैट 18 में था. कैट 18 वाज डिफिकल्ट अमंग्स 17, 18 एंड 19. तो समवेयर 18 attempt was considered as a very good attempt. Okay, if I have 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. working hour and it's not possible to join live class on CAT Plus, then is it beneficial to CAT Plus? Yeah, definitely. On CAT Plus subscription, we have a recorded video also. And somewhere, if we are working for 8 to 5, then बहुत सारे faculties ऐसे भी है जो evening में भी class लेते हैं. You can join that one also. Let's suppose आप 6 बजे घर पे आ जा रहे हो. आफ्टर फ्रेश होने के बाद लेट्स से 7 o'clock 7 p.m. से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. देयर आर मेनी फैकल्टीज जो इवनिंग और नाइट में भी क्लासेस ले रहे हैं ऑन प्लस प्लेटफॉर्म. So obviously this is beneficial. So that was all about today's session. If you really want to join a group which you can discuss related to class, and if you want notification related to class, or if you want PDF जो भी मैंने पढ़ाया in PDF form, you can join this group on Telegram app. These are the benefits of Unacademy subscription. You'll be able to attend live classes. You'll be able to interact with educator. You'll be able to attend polls and leaderboard, which is quite essential for class. Let's suppose मैं क्लास में सिर्फ ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन लेता रहूं और कुछ भी एक्सप्लेन किसी का आंसर मैं ना देखूं, तो डेफिनेटली तुम्हें नहीं समझ में आएगा तुम कहाँ पे स्टैंड कर रहे हो. दैट्स द रीजन पोल्स एंड लीडर बोर्ड आर क्वाइट एसेंशियल, जो कि यहाँ पे अभी नहीं है. एंड डेफिनेटली यू विल गेट दिस वन on plus platform. Test series, you'll be able to attend test series and there will be analysis based on this. You'll be able to clear your doubt on in live session. So these are the steps. Step number 1, search Unacademy learning app. Step number 2, install it. Third one is choose plus, then cat, and then get subscription. These are the plans जो कि मैंने बता दिया है. And use this one as referral code. And definitely you will be able to get a discount of 10% on this. So these are the different courses which are available on Unacademy. CAT तो है ही, NEET, JEE, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th है, and जो कि नहीं है that is UPSC. Second one, next one is bank related courses. ये सारे भी courses available है Unacademy पे. So if you really like my video, then subscribe this channel and like this video and press this bell icon to get any notification related to class timing and if there is changes in class timing. So for today, thank you guys. Have a nice day.